Hello and welcome to the garden. So this might be quite foolish, but I did promise to show this video whatever the results are. So we usually try to get our first new potatoes out by the end of April. So that day is now here. This video will come out, of course, in May, but it is the 30th of April today. So we start our first crop of new potatoes early in the year. We have them growing in 15-litre buckets here in the greenhouse, and for the most part we don't even have to fleece them. We do occasionally if it looks like there's some really cold weather here, but they've been pretty good this year. Unfortunately, the tubers were, to be honest, a bit rubbish and they were slow to get going, so I'm not that hopeful. But let's take a look at one of the buckets. So this is one of the buckets. There's quite a bit of growth here. It's quite long and flopping all over the place, partly because in front of these buckets there's been an entire hedgerow of parsley going nuts. So these have been sort of half buried under the parsley. Now the variety I've got here is Sharps Express. I'm a little bit concerned because I don't see any flowers on these. I know some varieties don't tend to bear flowers, but Sharps Express does, so I'm not that hopeful. But let's tip it out and see what's in there. Maybe nothing. So this date of 30th of April it's rather random, but my wife's from Finland and 30th of April is a big day in Finland, and of course they're potato mad over there. So it's Vappu, big celebration, and we like to try and get the first potatoes for our meal this evening. But let's have a look and see if there's anything in there. Oh, I can see a nasty seed potato. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh dear, this is not a good harvest. Oh, well, it's not a large harvest, but I do have potatoes, so let's have a little look. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to crack open at least 2 of these to get a meal out of this. But I've got 20 of these buckets, and that is more than enough. I don't mind opening a couple now. And by the time I get round to the others, I will have a full crop in here, not this pitiful little display. Well, desperately leafing through the soil here, hoping to find a few more. That's not a very nice looking tuber. I'll get rid of that. But I'm afraid that is the lot from that bucket. So not the best harvest, to be honest. But let's see if there's some more in one of the others. Just looking very close at this foliage, and there is the start of the flower there. So I wouldn't normally be taking them at this stage, but I'm going to just for today. The others, I think I might leave them for a week or two. Put some weed in there. Oh dear. The tubers are very sparse in this one as well. Oh, that's a nice looking potato there. I think these were much better last year. Oh, that's all right. Well, I'm going to leave those buckets now for a few weeks because it's a little bit silly taking them at this stage. They're not really ready, but I mean, I've got a meal's worth in there, and that's the main thing. So the answer is yes, we do have new potatoes on the 30th of April, but they're not very impressive. They should be much better after another few weeks. I'm going to wait until they have flowered, and yeah, I mean, the plants are fine. They're looking in good condition. They're quite long and they're flopping all over the place, but they're healthy, and they should be able to bulk up a little bit more than this over the next couple of weeks. And this is a really tasty potato. It's a slightly floury sort, so you have to be very careful if you're trying to boil it. I think we will be steaming these this evening. So anyway, that's it. My first potato reveal of the year, and I really do hope the next one is rather better. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.